Hey everyone, jumping in live today to talk about what the F is a light worker. I was like, how do I say that? WTF is a light worker, right? You probably heard the term before, but maybe you don't quite know how you would define it. So I thought I'd jump in here and really bring it back to basics and talk about what is a light worker. Well, a light worker is someone who shares their light. What does that mean? Hey, Rebecca. Hey, everyone jumping in live. Hey, everyone on the replay. So, what does it mean to share your light? Well, sharing your light basically means going within, meeting who you really are as an energetic being, remembering that you're an energetic being living in a physical body temporarily, and then living from that space. That's also called waking up, right? Waking up to the illusion, to the dream of living in this lifetime. So going within, finding your light, because light is another word for energy, right? Who you are as an energetic being, who you are as a light being. So going within, finding your light, remembering who you are, waking up within the dream, and then living from that place. Oh, this gets me so fired up. This is so important, you guys. Can you imagine if, I'm shaking the phone, I'm getting all fired up. Can you imagine if you woke up within the dream and got to actually play and create and love and have fun and do the things you came here to do? Live the life you came here to live? That it didn't need to be super stressful or hard or difficult or all those things that being a human feels like most of the time? It doesn't need to be that way. Those are the layers of conditioning that we've all learned growing up that we think are part of living a human life, and it doesn't have to be that way. So being a light worker then is remembering who you really are, tuning into your light from within and living from that place, and from there sharing your light. Sharing your light simply by being yourself, your true self, in a world where it's totally unpredictable, yet you feel safe in being yourself regardless of your outer circumstances. And when you are there, you are free. When you're sharing your light, you're free because you're free to be you and nothing else matters. It's the best place to be. So being a light worker is also, I find it synonymous with being a healer. And if you know on a deep level that you came here to be a healer, like drop a 1 in the comment box, because I find every empath and sensitive person I talk to has this deep knowing, very, very deep knowing that they are a healer. And I know I felt that way since I was a kid, right? And I didn't have an explanation for it because in the human world, it's like, well, what does healer mean? Does that mean healthcare? Does that mean a doctor? To me, I mean, it can be for sure, but it's also synonymous with lightworker, which means sharing your light, being who you came here to be, right? And then if you're an empath, yeah, awesome, Megan. Yeah, totally. Of course that resonates with you. Hey, Shelly, thanks for jumping in. So if you're an empath, you're a sensitive person, I'd love if you put a 2 in the comment box. Let me know. And here's what I really think about empaths, you guys. Here's what I really think. So you've probably, you know you're an empath. Maybe it's a recent discovery. Maybe it's something you learned a long time ago. But when you learn this about yourself, you look back on your life and all of a sudden a lot of stuff made sense, right? It's like, wait a second, I'm super sensitive. Not everybody is like this. And this explains why my life has been the way it has been and why I feel the way I do. Yeah, Megan. Yeah, Shelly. Totally. Okay, so that's awesome. And then here's what I think. When you're an empath, it is the beginning of understanding and becoming aware that you are an old soul. Because you're so sensitive, you're so in tune with who you are as an energetic being. That's what being sensitive is. So it's actually that you're this old soul. And an old soul who came here to be a healer and a light worker. So if you're just started identifying yourself as an empath, a sensitive person, that is the beginning of a really incredible journey. And I want you to know there are great things coming because you are an old, wise soul. This is not your first rodeo. And you came here to do really big things. That's why you've known since you were a kid that you came here for a really big purpose, even though you might not know exactly what that is yet. And purpose is a whole other conversation. I'll have to do a video on that. But as I said in the beginning of this video, it's really about sharing your light. It's really coming here, going through all the crap that we have to go through to remember who we really are so that you can find your light and share your light. Yes, Megan, you're an old soul since the day you were born. Of course you were. I know that about you. Yeah, that totally makes sense. And your grandmother knows that too, which is so cool. So, if this is resonating with you, maybe it's blowing your mind, maybe this is like old news. I don't know. But if it's resonating with you, you feel like an old soul, you know you came here with a big purpose, you don't always feel like you fit in here. Like, man, I don't always feel like I fit in. Like, majority of the time, I'm walking around and I'm like, this is weird. I don't really feel like I fit in. But that's okay. We didn't come here to fit in. We came here to stand out. We don't want to blend into the masses, right? I mean, it's easier some days, but we came here with a big purpose to help and to heal and to share our light. So if all that resonates with you, drop your favorite emoji in the comments. Megan, I love your like blowing mind emoji. That's great. So, yeah, that's my truth bomb that I want to drop on you today. If you're an empath, I know you're a healer. I know you're a light worker. I know you're an old soul. I know you've got a long history, and I know you've got a long future. I know you've got a big mission on your heart. I know you came here to share your light. I know sometimes it can feel overwhelming to be here in this world, too hard sometimes, like I want to go home, I can't take it, I can't hack it. It's hard being sensitive and the world's getting more and more chaotic, but that's why it's more important now than ever before to learn about who you are, to protect your energy, to go within, find your light, and live from that place of your highest self, and live this like party life that you came here to live. That's when life becomes so fun and playful because you get to create. I get so excited. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Megan, Rebecca, and Shelly for sharing this space live with me. You guys are the best. Well, we might as well do a quick energy attunement together from this space of excitement and just take 5 minutes to drop in then to that place of your own light. So let's do that together. If you're able to do a really quick meditation, if you're able to sit down, take 5 minutes